You know Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, where, I know it wasn't meant this way, but when he says, a person's a person no matter how small. The question, I guess, is, do you believe that people are people before they're born? Here's what I believe. I don't think that there are pro-life people, pro-choice people, undecided people, and unborn people, who some of these people do think are people, don't think are people, are not sure are people. Like, I think we're all just people, and we're all hopefully able to, and we're all hopefully like trying to find the best ways to understand our world, those around us, and to do the best that we can do, hopefully. It would be great if we all had the freedom to do so. I want to respect everyone's life. I just want everyone to have the ability to reach their full potential and to have a full life, because life is such a gift and is so precious. And yes, I do believe that unborn children are children, not just like tissue. I mean, even if you look at the whole biological process, everything is in there. Like, they grow, they transform throughout the pregnancy, but I believe that's a full child. None of us looks the same when we're 1 day old as when we are 101 days old. Like, we change so much, and everything is there inside that little child, inside that little person, that some people think is really cute. Some people think, oh my goodness, looks like a little blob. But whatever you see, that whatever impression that you have of that little bitty person, I believe that that's a person. When I was born, I think I was born at like 6 months, so I was a preemie. Now, I know that I was a no risk for being aborted, but it kind of is weird for me to think that at the age that I was born, at the size that I was born, like, I was tiny. I've seen the little socks that I wore, they were like tiny. My feet were like little doll size. It's kind of weird for me to think that my life would not have been protected by a lot of people if I were still inside my mom's womb at the time that I was born, at the age that I was born. Does that make sense? I don't know. A lot of people say, well, I have the right to do what I want to with my own body. And yes, that's true. I think that I would be categorized under the female gender. And I have the right to move my arms around, to drink water. But what if that's another body? I really like the saying, a friend of mine actually told me this, that she actually heard this in a talk. So I don't want to plagiarize. This is not my idea. But basically the way it goes is, like, my right to move my fists around ends at my neighbor's nose. Now, what happens if my neighbor happens to be within me? Well, I think that that's still another person, and I don't have the right to destroy that life or to injure that life. And the way that abortions are done, I'm not going to put any graphic pictures, but I've seen graphic pictures, and they're quite horrendous. And the reason why a lot of us don't like to see those is because they are so horrible. And that's basically what happens when there's an abortion. Here marks the end of the first part of the video. I have decided when editing to split the video because it's just like so much to cram into one part, and I hope that this video was kind of a positive contribution to YouTube. You can check out part 2 to this video, and here's the end of part 1. Okay, bye!